Okay, so this is program 1 for the programs we have to write about input boxes and message boxes. And this one, we're going to have a person enter a password into an input box, and they're going to keep entering it until they get the right password. And when they get the wrong password, it's going to say access denied. When they get the right one, it's going to say access granted, and then the program will stop. So we just need a form here. We don't need any components on it because input boxes, this is only using input boxes and message boxes, and they're only done in code view. So we want the program to start when the form loads. So if we double click the form, we get the form 1's load event right there. Okay, so what do we need here? We need a string. We'll call it word, right? And we're going to ask for, we'll have the first input box asking for the password. So input box, enter, the box will say enter password, right? And then we want to, whatever they input, whatever word they put in there, and they hit enter or OK, we're going to make word store that. So word equals input box. And then we're going to start a loop. Again, we don't know how many times the person's going to take to enter the true password. And so we're using a do while loop instead of a for loop. So we're going to keep asking them. We're going to output access denied and keep asking them with an input box while the word does not equal the password. So the password for me is going to be good dog. Good dog in that same fashion, capital G, capital D. So if their first one isn't the password, we're going to put a message box out saying so. Message box, access denied. Okay. 0. Again, you don't have to put a number in here, but you do need at least a space. And you can, again, test it out with other numbers here. Oh, by the way, for when you're writing these programs, I want you to put a comment in. Remember, comments are lines of code that aren't run. They're ignored by the compiler, but they're for you as a programmer to know what's going on. So I want you to put in a comment, REM, somewhere in the code, right? And I want you to put your name there, right? If your name is Joe Smith, you're gonna write Joe Smith there. Okay, so I'm Mr. Rosansky, right? Or whatever your name is. So if your name's, say, tell him Joe Smith, I'll put Joe Smith there. That way I know you wrote it and he didn't take a picture of this. So if they don't get the password right the first time, we go into the loop, message box, access denied, and then we need a title for the box. I'll just call it message. Right? So we output that, and then we have to ask him again with an input box and store it back into Word. Enter password. Right? And we keep looping it while they don't type in good dog with a capital G and a capital D. Once they do, right, this will not be true. We'll exit the loop and we'll put a message box out there saying access granted. And we'll just call the box message again, title. And there you have it. Let's give it a test. All right, so enter password. I'll put pizza. Let's see. No, access denied. Let's put lasagna. Let's see if that's the password. Nope. How about good dog? Now let's do good dog with a lowercase d. See if that works. Nope. Access denied. And let's put the right password in. Good dog with a capital G, a capital D, hit OK. And there we go. We get access granted. Hit OK, and the program's done. And that's program 1. Remember, don't forget to put your name in this fashion, REM space your name, somewhere at the top of whatever you're doing with the event. And then when you take a picture of this to send it in, just take a picture of, all that or whatever in here. Any questions? Give me an email.